Hello everybody, Big Beardy back again with another video, and I hope we are all doing well this week. Before the week in the life starts, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's been joining the Discord recently. I think we've got over 150 people on there now. If you want to have a look at it, go check it out. It's completely free. Just thought I'd mention that. And I've had a lot of people asking me when I'm going to start doing some of my other videos, because I've just sort of done week in the life of stuff recently. They'll be coming out next week. A few other, maybe some new different videos, and some of my usual informational videos. I will be starting doing them again next week, so keep a lookout for them. But until then, enjoy my week in the life of. Alright guys, it's Monday morning and I am out and about. It is a bloody lovely day today. The sun is shining. At this rate, I'm going to have to get the old work shorts on. Show a bit of leg, I think. Oh yeah. But anyway, yeah, Monday I'm doing that job down to Luton, which should have been done Friday, but it was postponed. So I've collected. It's now 9:20. I got there at 9 o'clock on the dot. Collected, loaded within 15 minutes, and I've just driven down the road, pulled over, just to make sure I'm going to the right place and I know where I'm going, all that other jazz. So yeah, 2 hours, should be there, probably say 11:30 to be on the safe side. Not a bad start to the day, and then we'll see what else we can get. So that is the plan. But I was just going to say, yeah, one of the things I try and do whenever I get to a drop, and you've probably heard me say this a million times before, is always try and get there a little bit early, especially if it's the first drop and there's no reason why you can't. Great example this morning. I got there to where I was at, it was like 10 to 9. Pulled into the road where the sat-nav said the industry company was, blah, blah, blah. Couldn't find it. It turned out it was one of these where you have like a row of industrial units, and then there was a big fence, and it was actually the other side of the fence. So I had to come out and then saw it and came back. So I actually got there at like 8:58. 2 minutes to spare, but I've had situations like that before where I've got there like 20 minutes early and it's taken me the full 20 minutes to find the place, just because some places just don't want to be found. But I just thought I'd mention that it's always good to try and get there early. Plus, if you get there early and it's ready, you get loaded early, you get gone early, more chance of making more money. Makes sense, people. But yeah, that's the plan for today. Get down to Luton. Luton's a good spot, actually, because there's an airport. If there's a major airport somewhere, you're pretty much guaranteed there's going to be work. It's as simple as that. So I'm going to get my ass down to Luton. I said 11:30ish. I might have to stop for a coffee break. So the way I sort of work in my head is I'm going to be there for 12. If I say that, I know exactly what's going on. I'm probably going to be there earlier, but when I'm sort of doing that logistics brain and figure out where I'm going to be at what time, I'm going to say 12 o'clock, and that gives me a lot of leeway, because if you do it to the minute, you never get there on time. But that doesn't matter anyway. So 12 o'clock, I reckon I'll be there by. Yeah. And I had one of those situations this morning where the sat-nav said, oh, go this way, it's 3 minutes quicker. And I was like, oh, that's not bad. 3 minutes. It's not exactly mind-blowing. It was an extra 15 miles. So I'm obviously going to go 3 minutes slower and save 15 miles worth of petrol. But that's been my morning. Exciting? Not really, but it's just how the job sort of pans out. So I'm going to get going and I'll let you know how I get on. So, just dropped off in... Where was I going? Where am I? Who knows? Luton. That was it. Lost. Forgot what I was doing. So I've just dropped off in Luton. Pulled up at a Tesco's Extra. You might... if you watch my videos regularly, realise I always pull up at Tesco's or Morrison's and stuff. They're the best places to park and wait. For a few reasons. First of all, there's food and drink and all that stuff you can get from the Tesco's. There's a toilet. During the first lockdown, their toilets were closed. It was a bloody nightmare. There's a toilet. Generally, the big Tesco's, the Tesco's Extras, are on the outskirts of cities, and that tends to be where a lot of the industrial estates are as well. So you're generally quite close to the work. And you get usually 3 hours free parking. So, and if you're anywhere longer than 3 hours, something's going wrong. You want to be getting a job as quickly as possible. So I often, whenever I drop off, I don't know where I am, I'll click on the thing and see what major supermarket is near where I am and go and park up there if I can. So, top tip, that one. But I've just won a job from basically where I am, going to, I want to say Dunstable. Sounds about right, somewhere like that. It's 44 miles got 60 quid on it. I threw 60 quid at it because it was only a short job, and I thought if I'm going to get it, I want to get some good money for it. 60 quid puts me on 150 for the day. I will take that. That is not too bad. But I've got to wait till 1 o'clock before I can pick up. So it's going to be a chance to have some lunch. I'm going to have a little wander. I'm 5 minutes down the road, so my dead miles is about 2 miles between jobs. That's not a problem. So yeah, that's the plan. Just have a bit of lunch, walk, stretch my legs, stretch my back, leave. I'll leave about 1:45 because it's 5 minutes down the road. Get there 10 minutes early. Hopefully he's ready early. Get to Dunstable. Hour and a half job. So I'll be done by hopefully at the latest 2:30, as long as I'm loaded quickly and unloaded quickly, and hopefully get job free going anywhere. But let's see, and yeah, you'll find out in a sec. Right, people, dropped off half hour ago at my drop off. I actually dropped off in Banbury. I was collecting from Dunstable. I know a minute ago I said I was delivering to Dunstable. I was already in Dunstable. My brain just wasn't working properly. It's not today. I can't think of places. So I've dropped off in Banbury, waiting, seeing what works about. Sorry about the light. Oh, that's what I've got here. This is shining right through. So I'm got potentially a job booked in Norwich for tomorrow afternoon. So I've got to figure out, am I going to get a job home tonight and then just do local stuff and then do that job, which is going down towards London? Or do I get a job going anywhere tonight and then get a job back tomorrow for 1 o'clock? I mean, the thing is, between 1 and 3 I've got to pick up and then do it that way. But it hasn't been confirmed yet, so I'm not sort of, counting on it at the moment in time. So, that's the plan for the next few days. Probably, well, I don't know if it's a plan. It's all very up in the air. But I had a situation where I got to, I was delivering to a bread place. I want to say High Fiver or something like that. Their operation is nailed. It was great. I turned up, and they have one of these gates that, flip up, and you have the intercom button. Press the intercom button, and I knew I was onto a winner because when they came through on the intercom, I could hear them clear as day. I could understand every word. And people who have done this for a while know, you turn up to most places, press the intercom, and it's all crackly, you can barely hear them, or they've got a strong accent, so you don't know what exactly they're saying, or they give you just shocking directions. I've had one where they're like, alright, you're here, right, we want you to go here, drive forward, take the first right, you'll see a big grey building, turn left at that, next right. It's like, every building is a big grey building, which one are you on about? And then you finally figure out where you are. But I heard every word the lady said. She was like, go to gate 22, pull up there for me. Went in, pulled up, undid the back, forklift, like literally I opened the doors and the forklift came out like something magic. Picked the thing off, boom, sinus, bang. I was in and out within 2 minutes. It was amazing. And that never happens. It was a work of art. So I'm just very happy about that. So my job at the moment is just to see what job I'm going to get. I haven't really been out I'm in the service station now. I want to show you guys some stuff, but it's just, I'm all industrial estates at the moment. I haven't gone anywhere nice. Been a bit shit. But anyway, on to the next one. So let's see what I get. So, one little bit of good news. As you can see, I've got the bonnet up. I've just been checking my oil levels, and it looks like the oil cap has fixed the problem. I'm going to keep a close eye on it though, just in case there's something I haven't seen and noticed. But yeah, oil cap's in there, new one. One thing I would always say, and it's something I learned very early on, is as soon as you've got an issue with the van, get it sorted, because it will save you a lot of money in the long run. But it looks like that's fixed that. No more oil pissing out the bottom. I've just got to clean the engine, which is probably, I'll probably get some of that spray, to clean all the engine out on the weekend and get that all sorted. So all that oil that is stuck in there is out there. But that's a relief. Hopefully, we'll see. But still waiting for a job. So, still Monday. Yeah, got a job home. COVID test. The one bonus I've had personally, and there's very few people who've had this bonus, because the COVID tests to go to Norwich are literally go to the village I live in, which has been an absolute godsend this last year. Not that I want COVID tests going anywhere. I don't want there to be any bloody COVID, but it has made getting home or trying to plan a route home a lot easier for myself. So I've got one of them from Aylesbury. Aylesbury's actually a lot further away from Norwich than I thought it was. I thought it was about 120 mile, 130, but it's more like 150. But I've put the price in at sort of 65p a mile-ish. So it's 100 quid. 100 quid to go home. Not many people get paid 100 quid to go home, do they? But I do. So it puts me on 250 for the day. That's good money. It's good money. And the fact that I did sort of my first 2 jobs of the day, I was getting paid sort of between 110 and 120 a mile. Alright, I'm getting paid, 65p a mile for the journey home, but it's a backload technically, so I'm not really complaining. One down point though, job that I thought was available tomorrow has gone to someone else now because I couldn't confirm it. I couldn't take the risk. I didn't want to tell them, because I've done it before and it's backfired. I didn't want to say to them, yes, I'll collect it tomorrow, and then have to travel home from where I am now, completely empty, to pick up a job that's only actually paying 70 quid. It's not worth it. So I couldn't confirm it, and I said to them, listen, if you find someone else who could take it, give it to them, but I'm not going to hold you, say I am going to do it, or, be a dick about it. And they were fine with that, and I was fine with that, and then I won this job home, and that one had gone. I can't feel bad about that, because at the time, it was the right decision. In hindsight, it was the wrong decision. I should have said, yes, I'll take the job, but hindsight's a beautiful thing, and, there's nothing you can do about it. I always try and take the point of view of just be happy. If you're happy making that decision then, and you think it's the right decision then, don't bitch about it afterwards when it turned out to be the wrong one, even though you're not, it's one of those, it's, like I said, hindsight. Anyway, so I'm going home, 100 quid, get home, my own bed tonight, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. It's going to be one of those grab whatever I can get jobbies. So I'm going to be home about 9 o'clock by the time I get back, maybe 9:30, depending on traffic. 12-hour day, it's not bad, £250, 12-hour day. Let's say I've done, by the time I get home, done about 50 quid in fuel, wear and tear another 20 quid, take another tenner off for, I was silly and bought an expensive coffee. I know, it's bad of me. And this wasn't even out of the machine, this was from the thing, so it was like £4.50. I bought it, I was like, you dick. But I thought, fuck it, I'm treating myself. So, yeah, if we say, 160 profit for the day, back pocket, not a bad day's work, but I haven't got a job lined up for tomorrow, so that's my next plan. I'm hoping something will ping for me to grab tomorrow morning before I get home. I doubt it, and then it's that fighting to get a job for tomorrow. But I've also got to sort my insurance tomorrow for the van. It's coming up for a renewal. They phoned me today. They phoned me twice actually, and I was busy both times, so I said phone me tomorrow morning. But yeah, there we go. Busy. Let's see what happens tomorrow. It's Tuesday, and I am on the road, which is fantastic. Had nothing pinging Norfolk this morning before 9 o'clock. I was up at 6:30, did my yoga, stretched out, got my kids ready for school, had a quick workout. I'm feeling good. And then one of my locals called me, and they've got a job going from Norfolk to North Wales and then Liverpool. Fantastic. £1 a mile, 300 and something miles. Well, actually, I'm getting £300 for it, but it's 307, 308 miles. Saying that, after I booked it, I went on Google Maps, had a little fiddle. I've dropped 20 miles off the journey by just knowing how long it should take me. So it's actually over £1 a mile now. Fantastic. So that's really good. And it's a regular customer of mine. They're obviously getting some work starting to come back in, which is a really good sign for me, and hopefully for everyone else. So it's 10:15 now. I pulled over. I need a toilet. I grabbed her. I forgot everything again. My brain's like Swiss cheese at the moment. I forgot my running shoes for later on. I forgot all my running gear. I've got obviously my overnight gear for tramping, but I forgot all my sort of exercise stuff, which I'm sort of taking with me. I forgot my lunch. I forgot knives and forks in case I buy anything from Tesco's, which needs a knife and fork. So I'm just a bit screwed in that department. But I don't care. I'm making good money. It's good money. Filled up from petrol. I'm ready to rock. I'm feeling good. And my van is looks like the oil issue is sorted. Every time I'm stopping, I'm just checking the oil to make sure it's not dropping. We look good. Had a good clean of that this morning as well. So good start to the day. Should be doing my first drop because it's 2 drops at about 3 o'clock. Second one is about 40 minutes away from that. Get those 2 off, and then I'll be in Liverpool, that area, which is a really good area, for hopefully all unloaded by 4, half 4, and maybe get another job. But if I don't really care because I've made good money already. So that's the plan. I best crack on. Hey, right, it's Tuesday afternoon. It's nearly 6 o'clock, so this might be a bit grainy because of the picture quality. But I dropped off at 5. My last drop had 2 drops, one in North Wales, one in Liverpool. I dropped off the last one at 5, which was great. I was looking for some work this afternoon, thinking maybe I can get another job in or whatnot. It was one of those days where it should have taken me about 5-6 hours to get from Norfolk to Liverpool to finish it all off. I think it was 6.5 hours to finish it all off. And it seemed to take forever. I don't know what it was, traffic or whatnot, but the journey just seemed to be really slow. So I ended up, getting there bang on 5, which was lucky. But yeah, all done. So I've got a job booked in for tomorrow morning, going from, is it Crawley? It's one of that, in between Manchester and Liverpool, just north of Liverpool, going to Sittingbourne, south west of London. 220 quid on it. Should have probably gone a little bit more expensive, but it's a relatively small. They said it's a short wheelbase job. Plus, there is the potential to co-load. So my hair's flicking up all over the place. So because of that, I know, shitty energy drinks. Because of that, I thought, well, if I do get to co-load, I can make a lot of money tomorrow. Especially if I can just get a little small van job, like a little bag or a box, something small, even if it's going 200 miles and I get it for 100 quid, I'm still making good money. And then, but if I don't get a job that I can co-load, 220 quid for 260 miles, it's not awful. It's over that £200 mark, and I should be there for 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Not a bad area. Hopefully some work. So yeah, this week it's all right, and I've still got about half a tank in the van. I've been driving. This might be why it's taken me so long to get here. I was driving very conservatively today, just taking nice and slow. I know where I had to go. I didn't have to try and chase anything, and I've still got about 240 miles in the old girl, so that's not too bad at all. So it's been a good day. It's been a good couple of days, and I've got obviously job booked in for tomorrow. Dare I say it? It's feeling a little bit normal. Probably not. But I do know some people. I'm not going to say it's back to where it was, not even close. But it's nice not having to sort of worry as much. But I always will. So I'm actually going to go and get myself a hotel. I know I should tramp, and I know I should, but I'm not gonna. I've made good money the last few days, and I feel like I'm going to treat myself a little bit, just for tonight. I said that last time I got a hotel, just tonight. But I'm having a hotel tonight. Fuck it, it's my life. I'll do what I want. Today I'm having a hotel, and then that will be the last hotel of the season. After that, it will be tramping until it gets cold again. If I say it on here, it means it will definitely happen. Definitely. So, yeah, last hotel of the year. So I'm going to go enjoy. I'm going to have a nice long bath, shower, maybe get a little bottle of wine, and no, I probably won't. I'll probably just lie in bed and watch the news. But here we go. So, yeah, I'll see you in the morning. All right, people. So it's Wednesday. It's midday. I'm just outside Coventry. Got my job this morning. Picked it up. I haven't been able to get anything to co-load. which is annoying me a little bit because there has been opportunities. There was one, I was on top of it, 150 miles, small van job. I was literally going past where I needed dropping off, and I put 100 quid on, thinking it's 150 miles, 100 quid. That's the right price. That's the right price. Didn't get it. I should have gone like 50 quid and just got an extra 50 quid for the day. I'm being an idiot. I'm already going that way, being a little bit greedy. But I know now. So I'm in Coventry. I'm just pulled over at I think it's Crawley service station on the M6. I've been on the M6 all fucking day. So yeah, should be getting to my destination around 3 o'clock. Drop off. Then I'm in. Then it's a job of either trying to get something home or get something up to the Aylesbury area, because I know the COVID tests are in that area. We will see. But apart from that, it's not been a bad day. It's been a nice, enjoyable drive. Fucking M6 roadworks, though, everywhere. Obviously, didn't take the toll because it's just a waste of money. Went the other way, and it's added 2 minutes to my journey. Whoop-de-doo. Yes, I know I'm having a Coke. I'm being bad. I've got a KFC. I've just done a video for my other channel. Big Beardy Show. Looking for Britain's best burger, and I'm having my KFC, the Snacker, which is very nice. Very nice, may I say. Very impressed with that, the Zinger Snacker. So, yeah, that's the case. So I'll let you know if I get anything, and hopefully I'll get out of this bloody van and have a walk around, and I'll show you a bit of Sittingbourne. I think it's called Sittingbourne. I'm shit with names. But yeah, we'll see in a sec. Right, so it's about 4:15. I had one of those today. I've got light shining on me all weird. Sorry about this. There we go, that's a little bit better. Still looks a bit weird, doesn't it? Had a bit of a weird one today. Dropped off, got to my delivery point, and no one was in. So I phoned up and I said, "What's going on?" I went, the bloke had to go to hospital. So could I drop it off to their transport department, which was in Tunbridge, about 30 miles away. I said, yeah, I can do that, that's no problem. They said they'll give me 40 quid. 40 quid for an hour's drive. Wasn't even an hour, 45 minutes. And so I'm on 260 for the day. Not bad. So just parked up outside a Aldi. I'm going to grab a sandwich, maybe a pasta or something like that. And then it's a case of, do I try and get home? Because I'm a long way from home. If a job came up taking me home, I would take it. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind doing the hours. But I don't know what to do. I'd like a really nice long job going to Newcastle or somewhere that needs dropping off in the morning. That would be fine, because I would go home then, because alright, it's a diversion, but if I get the money for it, I don't have a problem doing it. So the plan is to get something to eat. Just, you know, it's that 4 o'clock mark. I know stuff's still going to be coming out of London for the next few hours at least. So it probably will be, I'm not a million miles away from London. Travel up to London, see if I can get one of these COVID tests going home. Because I'm knackered, but I'm on really good money for the week, so I don't care if I'm knackered. If not, get a job going anywhere that pays really good money, and then we'll see where we end up. But yeah, I'm going to get out. I need a walk around. I'm going to get something to eat. I'm going to go for a walk. I might even bring you with me, show you what's around. Not a lot, but you know what it is. Get out of the van. So let's see. So we'll find out in a sec. So it's still Wednesday. Excuse me. Oh, I've managed to book 2 jobs in, so which is really good. I got one in the morning, going from I can't remember. It's east of London, but the north side of the Dartford Tunnel. So I've got to go through the Dartford Tunnel tonight to get there. I'm going to park up real close. 7 o'clock in the morning pick up, going to Woking. 60 miles, I think it's 66 miles, small van job. I've done a 50 quid. Small van job, 50 quid, small van job, I'll take it. You know, it gets me making money in the morning. I've also booked a job for Friday morning, going from Norwich to Peterborough. 72 mile, I think it was, maybe a little bit more. 80 quid, long wheelbase. That's good, because what my plan will be on Friday is pick up in Norwich. I've got to get home tomorrow night. I'm not going to get home tonight unless something weird happens, but it won't. So I'll be out. I'm probably going to tramp. Mind you, I make good money. Should I get another hotel? Stop it. No, stop it. Tramp, you lazy bastard. This is the problem when you start spending time in hotels. They get comfy, and I don't want to be comfy. I want to be making money, and I'm just throwing it. You know, if I get another hotel for 35 quid, that's 70 quid I've spunked up the wall this week, and I don't really want to do that. So, yeah, I've got this job. So tomorrow, get that job, go to Woking, which is the other side of London, get a job home from there, get a relatively early finish, hopefully. Friday, same thing. Norwich, Peterborough, and just try and get a job straight back. Even if it's a little job from Peterborough down to somewhere like Ipswich or something, just don't really care. Get finished for the week, because I could have a beast tomorrow. I could, but I know I've definitely got to be back in Norwich Thursday night, and I'm on good money. You know, today I made what, 260. I've got that job booked in for tomorrow morning, so I don't have to worry about. And it's early start, 7. By the time I get to Woking, depending on how messed up the M25 is, and we know how messed up that could be, I should be dropping off 9ish. So, you know, 50 quid in the bag before most people even get in the office. I'll take that. And you know, I've made good money, so I'm not really under the pressure that some weeks you are under. Some weeks you get to Friday and it's like, I've got to have a beast of a day, or I'm just not making a lot of money this week. This week has been the opposite. You know, 250 Monday, 300 yesterday. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. 300 yesterday, 260 today. Got 50 quid booked in for tomorrow. I've got 80 quid booked in for Friday. And because I'm in and around London, and London's one of these places where things will keep pinging at night. You know, it'll be like 8 o'clock at night and one will ping just to go 20 miles, and you might get 50 quid on it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to because I've got to get to the other side of Dartford Tunnel, I'm going to drive up to London, park up in a service station for a couple of hours, relax, and then get a job. And see if I can get another job tonight. You know I've been at it all day, but it's been an easy day. Driving from Manchester to London is piece of piss. It's so easy because it's all motorway. You can just switch off. I had my audiobook on for like 5 hours. Just listened. I finished an audiobook and I'm halfway through the next one in one day. It's like, you know, so yeah, that's the plan. Just got to go do it now. So I'll see what happens. And I'll probably speak to you again in the morning. Yeah, and we'll get out about. Get to Woking nice and early. I might go for a little run when I get there tomorrow morning. I know I'll go for a run tonight. I forgot my running shoes though. Oh, it's all gone. Anyway, let's crack on. Morning everyone. It's Thursday. And as you can see, I'm out and about. If you look up there, just over there, I'm in Stanford La Hope. Great name. On the docks, and I'm just at the big UPS that they've got here. Now, if you want to talk about an operation, like my operation is this one van. There we go. UPS's operation, and this is just one side. It's a lot of trucks, and they've got this obviously big warehouse behind me. So I'm just picked up a single parcel here, and now I'm ready to rock to Woking. But I thought I'd just show you this big operation and what we've got going on over here. Right, I'll see you in a bit. Alright guys, it's Thursday afternoon and now, and as you can tell, I'm in central London, just outside the bridge right there. Thought I'd go for a little walk as I've just dropped off around the corner and have a little look around and see the sights. I'm sorry if you can't hear me very well, the traffic's pretty loud here. But I've just dropped off to a lady down the road, and put a little picture here so you can see what I dropped off. Very nice little statue of a dog in a bag. The bag is actually part of the statue. It's all brass, but she wasn't happy, and the reason why was because it didn't come in a box and it wasn't given to me. So it wasn't really my fault. I did explain that's how it was given to me, and I actually did take pictures. So here's my top tip. If you're going to transport something that has obviously got value to it, take pictures of it being loaded. That way there's, you know, they can see how it was loaded, and if anyone questions what it was packaged in or anything, you can say, hey, here's the pictures. Keep them until you get paid if needs be. So there is no dispute. But yeah, so I'm just having a little walk around London for 10 minutes, stretching my legs because I've been in the van all day. I'm actually parked without a parking ticket, so I'm going to be double quick. But I just want to have a quick look around. It's nice to see the view. I do love central London when I'm not driving around the bloody place. But yeah, that's my day. I'm going to try and get a job home next. Probably get a COVID test, but go back to Norfolk tonight, hopefully. Bit of luck. But I've had a bit of a day. After I did my drop-off in Woking, I ended up having to go all the way back to Attleborough for a new customer of mine to pick something up to bring it to London. Now, I knew I could have thrown it on the CX and done it that way, or done something like that, but new customer, I wanted to give the best service, so that's what I did. But anyway, so I'm going to have a little walk, and I'll speak to you later. Right, people, it's Friday, it's 3 o'clock now. So last night, Thursday night, I got a job back from London, COVID test. Actually ended up in my own bed last night, which was amazing. Like 80 quid for the job, so I ended up on what, 230 for the day, something like that. Seemed like a bit of a weird one. That empty run up from London to Attleborough, which took like 2.5 hours for no money for the new customer, sort of made it feel like I should have made a lot more money that day, and really took it out of me. So I did that, and then this morning I had that Peterborough job, picked that up, took that to Peterborough, and by that point I was knackered. My legs were killing me. By the time I got home last night, I'll tell this in a second actually, because London's a nightmare, but by the time I got home it was like 12:30 at night. I'd done a long day. So I was knackered when I dropped off in Peterborough this morning, so I drove home. I just drove home, I thought, no, I'm done. I'm fried, I've made good money, I can relax. So I went home, got home about 1, because I had to pick up a prescription for my wife, and then I've just chilled out, and now I'm picking my boys up from school. For the most important load I will have all week, picking my boys up and taking them home. So that was my, that's been my 2 days. But London, yeah, I had the job in London last night. It was 8:15 pickup, so I chilled out in London for a little while. I got to about 6:30, and I thought I'd best go make my way around. It's only 3.5 miles away. It took me an hour and a half, 3.5 miles. It was a nightmare. But yeah, picked that up. Got there for 8:15, a little bit early actually, and then was waiting till like 10 to 9 before it was ready for me. Drove home, knackered. So that's been my week. It's not been a bad week if you think about it. Yesterday was my worst of those 4 days. Obviously today was only 80 quid. I could have made more money, but I'm done. I'm spent. If you can't, you know, sometimes you got to realise that your body, you know, my legs were aching, my back's aching, my shoulders were aching. I was done. Sometimes you got to realise that. So what? Monday, 250. I think that's right, or 260, one of the two. Tuesday, 300. Monday was 250. Tuesday, 300. Wednesday, 260. Yesterday, 230. Today, 80 quid. That's not a bad week. That's not a bad week. I'll take that. I really will. So I'm going to enjoy my weekend now. So I made all right money. Obviously, that's all before expenditures and all that. And I have made a little bit of money off my side projects. Made a little bit of money from YouTube. Some of that came through today. So that's not yet today. Yesterday. So that's good, because I'm going to. Plan is for any money I make from YouTube to reinvest in equipment to go into YouTube. So I'm thinking of maybe buying a camera for the van, like a dash cam, so you can have a better picture, because I do a lot of this on the phone. That might be my next investment. But then I have to learn how to edit properly, because most of my editing is actually done on my phone. Because actually this has a very good editing system, but it's very simple and you can't really do much with it. But for the videos I do, like these ones, it's not too bad. So that's been my week. I'm going to chill for this weekend. This weekend is a chill out weekend, and the kids are off school next week already, so quickly, and then it's Easter. So I've got the back end of next week already planned, and you'll see that next week. Right. Yeah. Good fun. So there we have it, people. A busier week than we've had recently. I've actually really enjoyed last week. It was tough, it was long, it was hard. And that's a good thing, because if it isn't, then there's no bloody work. Obviously took it a bit more easy on the Friday because I was knackered. Still trying to get over all my little naggles and injuries and things that I've got going on with my body, which is, you know, obviously I've been working out recently and really trying on working on myself, which has helped a lot, and I am seeing an improvement. Just, you know, my back isn't half as bad as it was, my feet are in good shape, so all that sort of stuff. But it was a busy week, which was really good. I know I mentioned in the video, do I think we are slowly coming out of this whole lockdown problem which we've had recently with lack of work? I think it slowly is, but I still think it's going to be a long process, so we will see what happens. But please, if you've enjoyed the video, please like, comment and subscribe. I love hearing from you guys, and also if you want to just sort of mention any videos you want me to do in the future, any sort of topics you want me to sort of do a video on, let me know. But as always, be safe out there and have a great day.